You have probably watched a movie where there are black bars on top of and on bottom of the movie, or you have watched a video or slide presentation online where there are black bars on either side of the screen. This blank or black space has to do with the video's aspect ratio and how it is being shown. Something that really bothers me is when I'm watching a training webinar and the trainers use PowerPoint or some other slide program to present information and the text on the slide is cramped in the middle of the screen with two big columns of black space doing nothing but taking up valuable space on either side. This is valuable screen real estate. That valuable space could be better utilized. In order to fix that wasted space, we need to understand what is causing it and how to prevent it from happening. It all has to do with the video or slide's aspect ratio. According to Wikipedia, the aspect ratio of an image describes the proportional relationship between its width and its height. It is commonly expressed as two numbers separated by a colon, such as 4:3 or 6:9. Essentially, the aspect ratio is the width's relationship to its height of the image. But unfortunately, all videos or slides do not share the same aspect ratio. You're going to see that some images or slides have different aspect ratios than others. For instance, this box here has a 16:9 aspect ratio, and this box has a 4:3 aspect ratio. These are two common aspect ratios used in video and in slide presentations like PowerPoint. High definition or HD video and widescreen use the 16:9 aspect ratio. Standard definition video or SD uses a 4:3 ratio. This is what the old big CRT TVs would use. Think of the old TVs that we used to watch. This is the aspect ratio of an older TV. At the end of this presentation, I will show you more common aspect ratios, but for simplicity's sake, let's just focus on these two. When your video or slides are rendered into or uploaded to a player that is designed for the aspect ratio other than what it is, black appears to fill the space, resulting in black bars above and below your video or black columns on either side of your video. I will not talk much about movies and aspect ratio, as that is a much bigger topic than this presentation. But an online training video, when a 4:3 video, picture, or slide is fit into a 16:9 video player, wouldn't it make more sense to use this entire screen and not give up this precious space? By utilizing the entire space of your video player, it will allow you to have larger font, place bigger images of products, display clearer graphs, and possibly yield better results. The best way to keep from having this wasted black space in your presentations is to prevent it. The best time to prevent the wasted black space from happening is at the beginning planning stages of your training or presentation. I recommend starting your presentations with a resolution of 16:9. That is the same ratio as high definition video and is the regular ratio of online video platforms like YouTube and Vimeo, and many online webinar platforms. If you are designing in a graphic editing program such as Photoshop, set the template to film and video and choose an HD format. If multiple people are working on the same project, make sure that everyone knows what aspect ratio you will be using and that they know how to make the changes in their graphics program or slide software. In older versions of Microsoft PowerPoint, the default screen ratio was 4:3. In more modern versions of the software, the default is 16:9. Both allow you to change the ratio within the program, but is a great deal easier if everything is planned for from the beginning instead of having to go back and fix the image or video ratios. When editing video, make sure that you render the video in the same ratio format that you want your output to be. I create video for both 16:9 and 4:3 aspect ratios. I render video online in 16:9 widescreen or HD format. I also operate an antiquated TV system that only works with 4:3, which forces me to render videos in a 4:3 standard definition format. If it were not necessary for me to work in a legacy system, I would always render in a 16:9 aspect ratio. I hope that this presentation has helped you better understand screen aspect ratio and how to better utilize the screen's real estate when making videos or online presentations, including webinars. For more information about aspect ratios, you can visit the Wikipedia article listed on this slide. Or you can keep it simple with sterlingteaches.com. Visit the website for tutorials, teaching tips, and more. Have a great day!